Are you still dreaming about last week's vacation? Well, you are not alone. There's no official name for it, but many do call this a post-vacation hangover. Here to talk about it, how to kick that for good, WPTV medical expert Dr. David Soria. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
An important topic. We want to know first what it causes this. I mean, there's the overindulgence, you know, maybe being around family is kind of stressful. You sleep too much or too little. What's the deal?
Well, I think it's a combination of all that. And what we do know is that it is real. I mean, I'm feeling it now, and I think many of us do. Matter of fact, I remember when I drive around looking at Christmas lights after the holiday just because I knew they'd be gone for the next year. And so I think you nailed it on the head. You mentioned overindulgence. And what do we say to each other, you know, the day we come back to work, right? We say, back to reality, right? Well, what does that even mean, right? What do you mean? What, we weren't in reality during the holidays? And the fact is we weren't.
Right.
Because it gives us a reason to overindulge, right? We get to eat more, we're drinking more, we're going out on Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, which we ordinarily wouldn't. So again, that excuse is gone. Back to reality. Now it's compounded by even other things. For example, your workload's increased. You blew everything off for the entire month of December, certainly the past couple of weeks, right? Now, you may have gained a few pounds, and now you're stressed out because you got to lose that weight. And then in most parts of the world, it's cold. So now you have that seasonal affective disorder where it's cold outside and everything is just miserable, right?
So, yeah, it's a lot. Well, some of these symptoms, I don't know, we talk about, you know, maybe being compounded. Could this actually take a serious toll on our bodies?
You know, fortunately not. I mean, obviously, many of us deal with it every year, and we just you know, get through it and we move on. But there are some things that you can do. I mean, there's certainly no medical treatment that we would recommend for it, because once it gets to that point, then it's obviously a little bit more serious than just the holidays.
Right.
But typically, you don't want to, it's like you don't want to jump into a pool of cold water, right? That could be deleterious to your health. So instead, ease into the work week, ease into the new year, get your work schedule, sort of ease into it, don't jump right in. And that'll help you sort of acclimate to the new year and the post-holiday season. But also, remember the things that you enjoy doing during the holiday season? Well, don't just stop that. Do them as the year goes along. In other words, spend more time with your friends and family. Do the things that you enjoy during the holiday season. That's always a good tip. In other words, why just spend 1 month a year doing it? Try to blend it in to your normal lifestyle. And I think that'll certainly allow you to really kind of more acclimate to the fact that the holiday's over and oh my gosh, it's January and what am I going to do for 2017?
It's going to be okay. But I know some people are saying, okay, I feel like this right now. I'm trying to deal with it. Could this potentially develop into something more serious? We only have a few more seconds left. But it could.
And the answer to that, the quick answer to that is no.
Okay.
All right. Typically, if you have this, and most of us do, you just get over it. You're sad for a little bit and then you move on.
Pass.
If it does, then typically there's something more serious underlying. And if it lasts more than a few weeks, it's something you should probably talk to your doctor or look into for sure.
Great advice as always. Thank you, David
You're
Soria.
welcome.